Scola. Patterson comes in for Ilyasova. Terrence Ross is checked in for Damari Carroll. And it's DeRozan in for Kyle Lowry. And then for New York, Anthony's checked in for Mozgov. Flalo comes in for Gerald Green. And Freak subbed in for Jody Meeks. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Patrick Patterson is out there with Bogut. And it's Joseph in at the guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, a good one here for Freak. He has 9 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
And, boy, he's doing it from long range. He's hitting inside the arc as well.
And that allows him to put real pressure on the defense by stretching it out to the 3. Three-point line, but also forcing them to have to respect him inside the arc as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Lopez comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Porzingis in for Derek Williams. And Anthony gets it to go.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Ross passes to Joseph. Screened by Bogut. Now, here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Here's Freak. He's got 10. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. In the NBA during that time. Freak number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates and he can get his own offense too.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by the Raptors. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they...
And so it's a club.
Well, Carmel...
Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Freak, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 31 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And here's Afflalo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Toronto, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. They set the pick. Up top, Ross. Covered by Anthony. Kicks it to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogut. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Bogut drops them both. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Freak. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. That free throw good from Porzingis. Good on both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Toronto's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And stolen by Freak. Deep 2 from Anthony. That one's good from the corner. Anthony's got 14 points for the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Screen by Bogut. And again, no good by Toronto.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And a wide open look for Freak. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And now a 5-point Knicks lead. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. And it seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Drake, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And that one's good. 22 points for Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Now, here's Lowry, guarded closer, and the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Patterson. DeMar Carroll comes in for Ross. And it's Joseph in for DeMar DeRozan. The Knicks also changing it up. Mozgov, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Stoudemire in for Porzingis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Joseph kicks to Carroll. It's good from long range. Carroll's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
A minute 50 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And it's Freak missing. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Lowry. Uncovered. No good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Freak. And the Knicks miss again. Toronto's gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Now here's Joseph, covered by Anthony. Lowry drives in. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the pass to Freak. He dishes it to Aflalo. It's stolen by Bogut. Joseph with the ball. Anthony on him. Bogut cannot hit. And New York the other way now. They've led by as much as 10.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
There's the double team with Bogut. Freak dishes to Stoudemire. And here's Aflalo for three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. Jarek Williams, he checked in for New York. Green comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lowry drives in, 6 on the shot clock, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Raptors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far, and that one falls for Luis Scola.
Luis Scola.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. Here's Freak. He's got 22. One second left. He got it up that time, but it... All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Knicks leading by 6. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Scola out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Joseph in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And that one's good. Lopez has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Knicks.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Green. Ross kicks to Joseph. And right on target, good. The Knicks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Freak passes to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Drops one in from the wing. And the Raptors with the ball. Trailing here by 8. And the foul called on Freak. And so no problem for New York as they get the win.
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Carmelo Anthony and
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight. He was spectacular. When he doesn't try to do too much, Carmelo Anthony is absolutely lethal. And he had it going tonight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
We have game day 4 and 5 in the road to the finals. Check NBA scores.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. Don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
Yeah. How'd you rate that? How'd you rate that? Nah. Right now, like, I can end the YouTube video and then it'll be on YouTube. Except the, like where you're writing, nah. But everything, like my game, yeah. If you do it, yeah. You gotta start like your own broadcast. Mine's already been 21 minutes. What do you mean? Yeah. Well, after this video, I have like a decision to post or delete it. Nah, I was just checking it out. I'm probably gonna post it. Fuck it. Oh, it repeats me? I know why. That's because I fucking put